whenever I've played the solo stuff, I definitely enjoy playing as the survivor class. I think it's just more fun. But Innsmouth is, you're gonna like it.
I will get to it eventually.
We'll get there. We still need 2 Dream Eaters. Okay, we are live according to all of this, and I'm going to check that on the tablet over here just to make sure everything is working correctly. And that's Twitch somewhere on here. There we go. So we have Mary and Jacqueline back for At Death's Doorstep. They've both been upgraded and they are ready for the next challenge. Why don't we go ahead and get these tokens out of the way first. So the tokens are laid out, not on screen though. So we have the +1 and our 2 special tokens. They'll go in the bag. We have 2 skulls and 2 elder things to go in the bag. We have 2 zeros, 2 -1s, 2 -2s, a 3 and a 4 as well. And of course, at the beginning of the game, Mary is allowed to bless the bag. So she is going to start that right up.
Thank you for your prayer, Sister Mary.
That's right. Sister Mary has offered up her prayers in the green room. And in this case, we're going to give the principal investigator token to Mary. And so she's going to be first investigator, and we'll go through a quick tour of her deck. Yes, so right here. So we have Mary's skills. We got Overpower, Promise of Power, and Take the Initiative. Right there. We have Mary's assets, which are 6 senses, True Grit, a Hallowed Mirror, 2 35s, Winchesters, 2 Rite of Sanctifications, 2 Olives, 2 Enchanted Blades. And we get into our events, where she has 1 copy of Second Wind, 1 copy of Spectral Razor, 2 of Seeing the Crime, 2 Denies, 2 Premonitions, and 2 Hands of Fate. Mary also, on top of Stick to the Plan, which she recently purchased with her whopping experience grab, she has a copy of Prepared for the Worst, Emergency Cash, and Righteous Hunt. All tactics, or 2 tactics and a supply. So that is how Mary is built. Off to the side, we have her Soothing Melodies in case she finds her mirror. And she also, of course, has her 3 special cards. We have Haunted, Crisis of Fate, Faith, and the Guardian Angel. And now we'll let Jacqueline, I'll shuffle while Jacqueline gives a tour.
So Jacqueline Fine, your fun-loving psychic, has skills. So the prescient 2 copies of Guts. The Sword Cane, which came in very handy last game. I'm very excited about this card. I love it. Hopefully I get it out again this time. Our Familiar, 2 Scrying Mirrors, Arcane Studies, Azure Flame, Ineffable Truth, Crystal Pendulum, Chthonian Stone, the Robes of Endless Night, actually an upgraded one, that's what I upgraded last time. Upgraded Clairvoyance, Alchemical Transmutation, Rite of Seeking, Ritual Candles, there's another Crystal Pendulum, I thought I had 2, I just off. 6th Sense, events, I've got Voice of Ra, Drawn to the Flame, Emergency Cash, Astral Travel, an upgraded Ward of Protection, 2 copies of Ward of Protection, Uncaged to the Soul, and then 2 Deny Existence. And then her normal weakness, or basic weakness, and then specific card. Arbitrary.
Arbiter.
Yeah.
Cool. Looks like the stream is working correctly. So I will go back to Discord and be logged in there.
And just, I guess, I'm sure that this probably makes sense to everybody, but I'm using this little cube to say when I've used her ability, because then I might forget. So I try to use it twice. That's the purpose of that cube.
So for the setup, we have elected for 5 clues to be placed on the balcony, 5 clues to be placed on the entry hall. I need to find Sister Mary's. I wonder if I put it. Oh, I bet it's in my little deck box. Could you hand me that yellow box?
Yellow box.
I bet you it's in here. Oh, no. Sister Mary's right here somewhere.
Is she up here?
Nope. I swear I had her out. Oh, I'll check here in a second. We'll get the rest of the setup done, and we'll go from there. We can always use a different investigator. Sub in Father Mateo. I'll get it. I'm sure it's in here. Just
Oh, I don't know. I do not see her immediately.
all right.
Do we
So-
need to review the encounter deck?
Yes, we will. And actually, it's probably a good time to do it now. So we have the setup for At Death's Doorstep, which has the following cards. It has the At Death's Doorstep, which I don't think it has any encounter cards. We have the Silver Twilight Lodge, Spectral Predators, Trapped Spirits, Inexorable Fate, and Chilling Cold. So there's the Chilling Cold set. There is just so everyone can see them. Oh, that goes in there. And then this set right here. That takes care of all of that. Off to the side, we have Realm of Death and the Watcher. They're sitting up there with Joseph Miger, or Yosef Miger.
Are we saying Yosef or Joseph?
I don't know.
Ah.
I always thought it was Yosef.
Yosef.
I always thought it was Yosef since it was kind of like the German spelling.
Yeah, I like Yosef.
Yosef Miger.
Yosef.
Joseph Miger.
I don't really know much German.
No.
So Schmetterling.
Oh goodness.
Isn't that butterfly? Isn't that, I
That
think
one thing?
Schmetterling is butterfly.
I'm sure that the German members of the Discord channel will let us know.
Let us know. Is Schmetterling a butterfly? I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, and Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Because that was what in Wolfenstein when you opened the door and it started firing at you, like the old Wolfenstein 3D.
Oh gosh.
The guy that had like machine gun hands, like machine guns for hands. You open the door, he says Guten Tag, and he starts shooting you.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
So we do have the spectral locations off to the side. They're up there at the top. And we have checked the missing persons, and of course we already kind of went over that. And then we are now shuffling the encounter deck, and we will be ready to start. Like I said, the Mary will be our investigator who has to draw first on encounters, and we'll go from there. Just want to make sure this is nicely shuffled because it was all organized. And I'm going to make sure that my hand is also, my deck of cards is also nicely shuffled. So,
Very shuffling your deck.
yeah, if you don't mind, that'll help. Okay, we have the encounter set ready. Let's go ahead and read the agenda and the act. So this is Agenda 1A. Silver Twilight enemies cannot be damaged or defeated. Forced. When you draw a monster enemy, instead of spawning it, set it aside out of play and place 1 doom on this agenda. This effect can cause the agenda to advance. There is an 8 doom threshold. For Act 1A, we have hidden agendas. Objective. Find information about the disappearances by discovering as many clues as you can. Do not advance until you are instructed. And this is our, we have -1 for the skulls until we have haunted locations where we go to -3. And then we have for the tablet -2 if you fail. And this is an attack or
Do we have
evasion.
tablets in there? We don't have tablets. Do we?
We do.
I don't think we do.
Oh, we don't have a tablet. That's right, because we have Elder Things.
Okay.
Yeah. So -2 if they're, pardon, if there is a spectral enemy at your location, take 1 damage. So that is where we are. All right, so I'll go ahead and set this to the side. I'm going to do a quick check to make sure we can see everything. I'll just set Sister Mary up here. I'm going to set her stick to the plan over here as well. And we should be good to go. I'm going to check the camera. I'm going to go, actually, yeah, I can probably set my little set here like so. That might be helpful. I'm going to put stick to the plan back there with the 3 cards on it. Perfect. And then I think, so mine is, if you want to move yours ever so slightly to the right,
Right.
you could actually put Jacqueline up top.
I'll go there.
That would work.
Okay.
And then that puts all your cards in view. Perfect.
So like I was gonna do this for like in my hand versus in play, like that.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
So I'll put my deck over here behind stick to the plan for now, and then we are good to go. I'm gonna draw.
Did you ever find your person?
Oh yes, let me glance real quick. I don't know why. She should have. Let me check one more time inside this deck box. Oh, Sister Mary.
She was hiding.
Okay, I love it. Okay, we did find Sister Mary, thank goodness. And we are live and good to go. Okay, and actually the whole play space is nicely shown. So we kind of want to hang about right there and up. That's where we've, okay. 5 cards. 5 resources. You should already have 5. I think I put down
5. Thank you.
So I get 2, 3, 4,
I'm fine with getting rid of that.
5.
So many nice things.
I didn't get the Winchester. Don't know that I need all of that. So I ended up with the Enchanted Blade, take the initiative, 2 copies of Premonition and Overpower. And I think what I am going to do is put back the I think
I have a quick question because I don't remember the rules on this. So
Oh.
I drew a weakness, so I just go ahead and draw
Get your
another
next
one,
one, yeah.
and then I can mulligan from these.
yes,
Right. Okay.
yes,
I just
that's
make sure.
correct.
Okay. So I got a weakness, and I've got my Arbiter of Fates to start off
Yes.
with. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna hold on to that as well as clairvoyance, and then I think I might get rid of these 3, and then
Okay.
see what else I get.
Okay. I am going to drop 4 cards. I'm going to I'm going to keep the Enchanted Blade, but I will get rid of these 4 cards. So, Drawing 4 new cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I'm okay with this.
So I get Sixth Sense and another copy of the Enchanted Blade, Promise of Power, and True Grit. So I will go ahead and set those in.
The ones I got my mulligan were Familiar Spirit, Arcane Studies, and Rite of Seeking.
So we will do a shuffle. All right. I'm glad that you were able to get. Okay, so remember, just so you remember, we do have chilling, crypt chill in this. So
Okay.
just be aware that there is a heads test or lose an asset.
Okay.
Right. I think that's really important to remember at least. Okay. There is Mary's deck. Ready to go. All right, so we've got the entry hall, which is a 3 shroud location with a resign option. We have 5 clues. We have Mary and we have Jackie. Mary and Jackie. I would like to go ahead and get Sixth Sense out and kind of go from there from that perspective.
That sounds good to me.
And I may do Sixth Sense and the Enchanted Blade, and then and take money.
Are you doing any checks?
I don't think I will do a check this turn.
Okay.
I think what I want to do is just get the rig set up. So, so from that perspective, I could go first.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, so Mary is going to go first. Mary is going to pay 3 to play Sixth Sense. 1, 2, 3. And she gets that out. And then Mary is going to play off of Stick to the Plan. She's going to play Emergency Cash. And then she will play, so she gets her 3 back. 1, 2, 3. And then she will play the Enchanted Blade, which has 3 charges. And then Mary goes dark.
All right. Jacqueline, of course, is going to put out her Arbiter of Fates for 3. I'm just going to put that up there.
Okay.
And then why is it so expensive? I am going to take a resource for a next action to give me prep for this clairvoyance next time, and then I'm going to go ahead and investigate here. It's a 3 versus 3, but I'm going to use my Arbiter of Fates, so I would draw 2 additional tokens. So 3 versus 3. Ooh, that looks all horrible. But
1 is a -1.
That's a definite fail. So I'm putting those back in the bag. I took the skull. It's a -1. There's no issues with that. So
Yeah, we aren't at a haunted location yet. So
so I am dark. There was an attempt.
all right, that is where we are. We move back to the enemy phase. No enemies. We have upkeep, cards, and money. We are back to our light sides. Oh wow. We have that is the end of the round. We have blessed token in the bag with Mary. We have Doom on the agenda. And then we have Badness. Starting with Mary, we get Whispers in the Dark. Put Whispers in the Dark into play next to the agenda. Each haunted has take 1 horror forced when this goes. So that doesn't really have an effect right now.
Okay. I'm drawing my Badness. Oh, it's Peril. Wonderful. Oh, this just goes into my third area. Faded Ball.
Oh, Fade of All Fools. All right. We've already got it. That's what it is. So now we move back to the investigation phase. I could start investigating at 4 versus 3. Are you going to pull clairvoyance next, or are you going?
I might put out my robes and clairvoyance. I feel like I might be like doing too much setup though, so maybe I'll probably put up clairvoyance because this will reduce my costs going forward.
That's not a bad thing.
And gives me some soak.
I don't know. That seems like now would be the time to play it, right?
Yeah, I think I might do that.
That's the whole point of having it.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
So my turn's not going to be really anything then. I mean.
So shall I start investigating the entry hall?
Sure. And I can give you the ability to look
That's
at
right.
two more tokens.
That's right. Twice.
Yeah.
So Mary is going to investigate at 4 versus 3.
Do you need to do anything with your sixth sense?
It's just 4 versus. It doesn't. I just use heads instead of books.
Is that how you're doing the 4 versus?
That's
3?
right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So Mary is 4 versus 3 against the entry hall. She is going to draw 3 tokens.
Yep.
So 1, 2, and 3. I think it makes sense to cancel this guy. Yep. For sure.
Well,
right. I cancel 2, right?
Cancel 2, huh?
So we'll cancel everything but the +1. Mary gets a clue.
Woo. Go Mary.
Mary's got 1 clue. We're going to do the same thing again and use Arbiter of Fates. So 4 versus 3. Draw 3 tokens. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, you can cancel the Elder Sign.
Oh yeah, if I cancel that, then I'll get to draw a card.
That's right. So why don't we want to do that? We'll cancel those 2. So 4 versus 3 is a success, so 0. And
yes.
Jacqueline gets to cancel the Elder Sign. 2 clues for Mary, and now we're at 4 versus 3 again. And I honestly, I think we'll go with just a standard 4 versus 3 in this case. So 1 token, and that token is a blessed token. Resolves to a -1, that's a +1 total. That's 5 versus 3, and Mary gets the clue, and that blessed token goes back up here.
Woo, way to go, Mary.
Mary has gotten 3 clues, and Mary goes dark.
Interesting. Okay. I am spending 2 clues. Sorry, 2 for my Robes of Endless Night. Get those out. I'm going to go ahead and do Voice of Ra. So I would gain 1 resource, and then I reveal 3 tokens. One, two, three. Oh. For
And his
each.
skull.
So 2 more resources.
Yep.
Okay. So let's go back in there. Or sorry. let's
Oh,
go back.
yeah, I'll get it.
Okay. And then my last action is to put up my clairvoyance spell. So for 4. And there's 3 charges. 2 and 3. Are you doing okay on?
Yes, we are great on the view.
And I played that, so it's my discard. Okay. I'm done doing setup now.
All right. All right. So that is there are no enemies. So we move to upkeep. We go back to our light sides, and we get cards and money. So cards and money. I get the Rite of Sanctification. Cash money. Mary's back to 4. And it is now the end. So we put another blessed token in the bag.
Thank you for remembering that.
Oh yeah, I set it out like this because I saw that's how one of the guys does it on his YouTube channel. It seems like it's easier to remember.
Gotcha.
And so now I got Rite of Sanctification, which is fantastic. It may be now may be a good time to go ahead and put that out. So I may do that this turn. All right, so we have Doom. We're now at 2 out of 8, and I get a badness, which is the Terror in the Night. Test willpower 4. If you fail, put Terror in the Night into play next to the agenda. If you fail by 3 or more, gain Surge. If there are 3 copies next to the agenda, discard them, and each investigator takes 3 horror.
I have one minor correction. So I paid 4 for this when I should have paid 3.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to get one more back.
Get it back. Excellent.
Okay.
Thank you.
I apologize.
No worries. Okay, so Mary is Will 4 versus 4. Mary could contribute True Grit.
Do you need me to do this?
Um,
What happens if you fail?
It goes in, I think, for now, it would only be our first copy, and it does horror damage, which is what you and I are better at soaking.
Okay.
Says the guy who will eat his words in, I guess, 4 more rounds. So I think let's test 4 versus 4, because I don't want to contribute True Grit yet, because I'd like to have it for possibly soaking physical damage.
Man, give you some guts or something, but I mean,
Let's just hold it for now. So 4 versus 4, and Mary draws a blessed token. Ooh.
I approve, Mary.
Mary draws a second blessed token.
Well, I don't approve of that. That's just excessive.
This is excessive. And then gets a 0. So those blessed tokens go back up here. We're down to 1 blessed token in the bag, and the 0 goes back in the bag, and I have succeeded, and you get your badness. Can you discard that? And can you discard that as well?
This one?
Yeah.
Let's get discarded. I thought this had to go.
It went at the end of the turn.
Oh, in the round ends.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. My badness is trap spirits. Test feet. I don't have feet. Do I have feet? I have 2 feet. For each point you fail by, take 1 damage.
Ooh.
As an additional cost for an investigator to commit 1 or more cards in the skill test, he or she must resolve each haunted ability at this location. Okay. I have no feet.
I can contribute Promise of Power if you want that.
What is that?
Plus 4, but it adds a curse token to the bag.
For each point you fail by, take 1 damage. I'm going to use my special ability. It's going to be a 2 versus 3, and just try
Arbiter
to
of Fates, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Technically. That one is the one that fires first.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Okay, gotcha. So I'm drawing 3, so it's 2 versus 3.
Oh, -4. Plus
Okay.
1. All right, that's
Well,
good. We
I'm
can cancel
definitely
those.
canceling those 2 and taking the +1, so I am good. No damage taken.
Excellent. I like that. Man, it feels like cheating with Jacqueline.
I mean, I'll take it.
Okay, so we have moved into the investigation phase. I'm not going to worry about Rite of Sanctification because there's only 1 blessed token in the bag. I could investigate. I could continue to investigate, so we can keep your clairvoyance tokens charged. You think?
I guess the benefit I see here is that it is a little bit harder to investigate, and I can get mine
that.
up, and I can get both clues in one.
That's a good point.
So I feel like if you want to move on, I can get these clues on my turn, or if you want me to go first.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Well, if you want to go first, and then
Okay. Well, just because it'll contribute, and then I can get both 2 with 1 action. Hopefully.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. So I'm going to clairvoyance. So I'm using my heads instead. So I'm spinning a charge here. My heads are 5, and they become 7. 7 versus 3. Do I need to even use mine?
I would use it.
Okay.
Why not?
You would use it?
I would. Yeah. Why
Okay,
not?
Sure. 7 versus 3, and I'm using my special ability. So to draw 3.
Oh, okay. So you choose to.
I'm canceling these 2 and keeping the -1 because that's
Okay.
still a success.
Yep.
And then if it succeeds, draw an additional clue at this location. And then if it's not a negative, it's not a positive undersign, so it don't take horror. So
Yeah.
so I just get both of these clues.
Woo! And that goes back in the bag.
Back in the bag.
Canceling that stuff.
Okay.
I like it.
1 action. I'm gonna start going toward the balcony.
I think so.
So I'm moving up, and in the Victorian halls, shroud of 4. As an action, you go looking for trouble. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a Silver Twilight enemy is discarded. Spawn the enemy in Victorian halls and then gain 2 clues. I don't think we need to do that yet, right?
No, I don't think so.
So that was 1, 2, and then 3 is the master bedroom. Forced, when the round ends, if there is at least 1 investigator in the master bedroom, place 1 doom on the nearest Silver Twilight enemy.
We don't have any.
There is one clue per investigator, though.
Aha. So that, yeah, there's some up there and there's some over there by you.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. And I am dark.
Jacqueline has gone dark. I will spend my time actually moving, I think just moving, right? So 1, 2, and 3 to the balcony. And we are at the balcony, which allows you to discard cards from your hand with a total of 3 book icons to parlay to gain clues. This has gain 2 clues from the token pool. Okay. And that puts Mary as dark. All right, and that was that round. So there are no enemies. So we move on to upkeep. So we go back to our light side, and we get cards and money. We get Olive McBride, which is exactly who I want, and we get cash money. And we get to put. Oh, you get your. Now's the time to get it, I think. So there's a blessed token going in the bag. So now we have 2 blesses in the bag.
I drew my weakness that's in my threat area, so my 13th vision.
Okay, and now we move on to the doom phase, the horribleness. So we add another doom, badness. Mysteries of the Lodge, place 1 doom on the nearest cultist, and if no doom is placed, it gains surge. So we gain surge because there are no cultists. We get the Keeper of Secrets. He goes to any empty location. He is aloof and retaliate. Forced, when the mythos phase ends, place 1 doom on the Keeper of Secrets, and then we can parlay to remove doom. So we'll put him, I think, at the Victorian halls. Yeah, because we'll need to I don't know what we'll need to do with him. He will gain Doom, which is, I think, okay at the moment. And then,
So he'll still gain Doom at the end of this phase, right?
that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, so he'll gain a Doom immediately after you resolve.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
go ahead and do my badness. Oh, it's a monster, so that gets set aside.
That gets set aside, and so
Sure.
we can put that. We can just put it up here at the top,
Okay.
and then that immediately places a Doom on the agenda due to the forced when you draw a monster.
Okay.
So now we're at 4 out of 8, and we have a Wraith on the agenda. And now it is the end of the mythos, and so the Keeper of Secrets gains Doom as well. So we are now there. So we are at 5 total Doom on the agenda. I'm glad I have an enchanted blade. So
Stab him with your sword.
that's right. Stab him. We are into the investigation phase. We are at the balcony. I think I can probably go ahead and start grabbing up these clues.
Sure.
And then we'll see what happens, and then you can kind of decide what you want to do.
Okay.
So Mary is going to use Sixth Sense. She's at 4 versus 1. She's going to draw a token. She gets a -2.
Nice.
That is a success. That is if there's a spectral enemy, which there is not.
Yep.
So that's a success. She gets one of the clues from the balcony. Mary is going to investigate again at 4 versus 1. Mary gets a blessed token. And then a -1 token. So that is a total of +1. That's a success. Blessed token goes back. And we get another clue. So now we are at 5, 6, 7 clues. That's fantastic. I would like to go ahead and put Olive McBride out now
Okay.
so that she is ready for action. So I'm going to pay 2 for my last action and place Olive in play. I'll put Olive right here on top of Sixth Sense.
Okay.
I think that's it.
I think I might hold on to this 13th vision for a little bit and not
Not worry about it.
worry about it.
It's fine.
So I'm first going to go ahead and investigate here in the master bedroom with my clairvoyance. So that's going to be use my book, and so that'll be 7 versus 3. And so I'm going to use Arbiter of Fates here to draw 3 tokens. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's good.
So 7 versus 3. Okay. I'm gonna cancel
The
these
+1.
two,
Yeah. Mhm.
so that way I don't take horror. And then I'm successful, so I get both clues there. And then I am going to move over to the balcony. And I'm going to investigate, but I don't think I'm going to use clairvoyance.
Mhm.
I might hold off for a harder.
Yeah, it's
shot
probably a
area.
good idea.
Though-
Well, you do have right of seeking, but yeah, we want to be able to get all. We want to be able to use it up in the office and master bedroom later.
So I'll go ahead and just use my ability here to draw 3 and do
3 versus
3 versus 3.
Three
Sorry,
versus
3 versus 1.
Yeah, 3 versus 1. Yeah,
And by using my ability to draw 3.
3 versus 1.
3 versus 1, so I'm going to cancel those 2,
Yep.
and then it's a -1, so I just get 1 clue.
All right. I think both of us are now dark. There are still no enemies that do anything, so we move immediately into the upkeep phase. I get card and money. I get second wind. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in hand. Cash money. Now we have the mythos phase. So we get Doom. So we're at 5, 6 Doom. And then I have my badness, right? Oh, bless token.
Oh yeah.
And the badness is Fate of All Fools. That is peril, so I'm not allowed to confer with you. I will choose to place Doom on your copy of Fate of All Fools.
Okay. Oh, I get my badness.
That's right.
Oh, it's a monster. So that
All right, so that monster goes up to the top again, and then we place a Doom on the agenda, and we have 6, 7, 8 Doom.
Ouch.
And now, and that effect can cause this agenda to advance.
Well, there.
So there we go. We have advanced the agenda.
So you should have just
All
taken
of
the
this,
damage.
all the Doom. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Well,
it's fine.
so we have the agenda pops. If the investigators do not possess a total of 6 clues, as a group, they lose all their clues. We do not. We have more than 6. If the investigators possess at least 6, they must spend 6 clues and spawn the set-aside Joseph Meiger at the location other than the entry hall that is farthest from all investigators. So I'm guessing that means he's in the billiards room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is typical. Open the campaign guide and proceed to Interlude 1, a record of those lost, which we will quickly glance at. So in this situation, if Gabriella Mizra is not crossed off and there are no clues on the entry hall, read the following, and the investigators are on Gabriella's trail. However, we are not on Penny's trail. So we will record that we are on Gabriella's trail. There's one right there.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Investigators
Are on Gabriella's trail.
are on.
Once this interlude is resolved, remove all clues from each location and advance to Act 1B. So now we remove clues, so those clues go away.
We had to spend our clues. too,
Yes, we
right?
have to spend 6 clues total, so I can spend all of mine. I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I'll spend just one then.
1, and so now Jacqueline has a total of 4 clues, which is fantastic. And we move to Act 1B. Act 1B. Move each investigator and each enemy currently in the entry hall to the Victorian Hall, which we don't have. For each location in play, find the set-aside spectral version of that location and swap them. All tokens and cards at the former location are now considered to be at the new location. If there is an investigator at that location, reveal it.
Is that this?
That's that stack there. Yep.
Okay.
So we have the entry hall.
This one.
Yep. And that is unrevealed. We have the Victorian halls, which are unrevealed.
The
We have the office, which is also unrevealed. We have the master bedroom. Well, you were in the master bedroom.
Balcony.
The balcony, which is revealed, so we'll reveal that. And it has 2 clues.
I'm replacing the trophy room. Trophy room.
Trophy
and
room.
The billiards.
And the billiards room.
And we need 2
2
clues.
clues at the balcony. Okay, great. In player order, each investigator spawns one of the set-aside monster enemies at his or her location until each of the set-aside enemies has been spawned. So we both get a wraith.
Fun times.
I think that's okay. I think we'll be okay. Spawn the set-aside Spectral Watcher in the entry hall. Spectral Watcher is up there on the left. So then we shuffle the remainder. Oh yeah, so the enemy shuffle the remainder of the set-aside Watcher encounter set and Realm of Death encounter set into the encounter deck, along with the encounter discard pile.
Please.
So everything goes in, yeah. Shall I?
Sure.
Do you want to continue reading?
Sure. Where am I going?
Very bottom, last pair.
Oh, I think that's it. That was the last one, right?
Then I can flip the act. Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha. I was like, that was the last one. Let's see here. Act 2A, the Spectral Realm. In the blink of an eye, everything has changed. Let's see here. So we're in the Spectral Realm, and then to advance, it's 4 clues per investigator.
Uh-huh. That's what's nice about you and your 4 clues.
I mean, I'm all set. I don't know.
So we only need a few more in order to get everything done. And thankfully, there is a victory location directly to our left.
Oh. Okay.
So we can start gathering up victory.
Oh, do I need to read the new?
Yeah, we have a new agenda.
A new agenda. So each silver twilight enemy gains victory 0 and counts as an investigator for the purposes of determining where hunter enemies move during the enemy phase. After the hunter enemies move step at the enemy phase, each ready spectral enemy deals its damage value to each humanoid enemy in its location.
Yep.
Okay.
So we were in the process of doing your badness, correct? In order to, because mine was Fate of All Fools, and then yours was an enemy.
Yes.
So now we are we are at the end of the mythos, which means that the Keeper of Secrets gains Doom. The encounter deck has been shuffled, and we are ready to proceed. We need 4 clues to advance the current act, and the Spectral Watcher is going to go om nom nom the Keeper of Secrets pretty quickly, I think. So between you and me, between us Goyles, I think we should handle our wraiths and let the Spectral Watcher go om nom nom.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, Keeper of Secrets. Your secrets will be saved with the Spectral Watcher. So you're gonna fight these wraiths?
I'm
with
gonna
your
go fighty.
spray?
I'm gonna go fighty. Yeah. Okay. So
It is a relic. So
it is a relic. That's right.
if it's defeated by damage except for a relic, then it taps the location, so you can kill them for good.
Yeah. So that's the nice thing about having the enchanted blade out.
She's ready for a party. She's got she's got her pearls on. She's got her 20s prohibition hair ready to go.
Do you mind arbiting my fate?
Oh yeah. I'm entranced by her pearls. So yeah.
So fate is arbited.
It's arbited.
So we are with the enchanted blade. We will spend a resource or a charge, which means I get a total of +2, so I'm at 5. 5 versus 2 with the Wraith, and we are arbiting the fates, and so we are drawing 3. I am not going to commit any cards, so I'm going to draw 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Why are you upside down?
There-
It's stressful.
So we end up at 5 versus 3 with a -2 and those two others.
So you don't want to take the -2 because currently ties fail.
But that's for you, right?
Investigators at your location.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry.
That's yes.
Yeah.
So we want to cancel. Well, we don't want the elder thing either.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
we will cancel these two, right?
Yep. And then
So-
you still draw.
And then we still end up drawing additional.
But those don't go in the bag yet.
That's right. So we draw and resolve. We draw and resolve a 0. So this blessing token disappears, and the 0 goes back in the bag along with these two other tokens.
Okay.
And that is a success. So we kill the Wraith because it does 2 damage, and so the Wraith goes bye-bye. That is my first action. For my second action, I will choose, I think I can attack. Do you want me to just attack?
I mean, if you can get rid of this wraith, I'd appreciate it because I don't have any attacky spells,
Yeah.
and I'll give you my ability to do it again.
Okay, 3 versus, so we are at 3 versus 2. 5 versus 2. We're going to spend another charge off of the Enchanted Blade. 5 versus 2, drawing 3 tokens, and those 3 tokens are a 0, a -2, and a -3. So that's, we can cancel those.
Yep.
Right? And that's a success. Okay. So 0, -2, -3 goes back in the bag.
Thank you.
And that is a dead wraith. And then finally, for Mary's last action, because I'm here, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. If I move to the master bedroom,
Yep.
then that will draw the attention of the Spectral Watcher.
Okay.
Because the Spectral Watcher is going to move to the Victorian halls.
Okay.
He's going to deal with the Keeper of Secrets, which will take him a little bit of time, because the Keeper of Secrets does have a little bit of oomph behind him.
Okay.
Because he only deals 1 damage to the Keeper of Secrets.
Okay. I gotcha. Okay. I'm good if you want to move on, or if you want to get a clue. I'm fine either way. I think if you move on, I'll try to get both of those. clues.
This is a victory location, though.
Okay.
So I was thinking about going there to start
Okay.
cluing it up. That's the only reasoning that I had.
Okay. What's it to parlay with him? It's a
As a book
test.
I
Oh.
know. Exactly.
Okay.
I could have used this, but I was thinking that maybe I could get. Oh, I do remember that ending your turn in the master bedroom is not a very good preferable thing. Why don't I go ahead and clue? I'll just 6th sense the balcony
Okay.
to help us to make sure we get through the. It seems like a waste.
Well, you can use your promise of power maybe over there for Joseph.
Yeah, we
Joseph.
could try to parlay him and escort him out of the building.
Okay.
That would be a good thing, possibly. It gives us more options on our resolution.
I'm good either way. I agree. I know in the non-spectral there was.
There's
problem.
another one. We don't want to end our turn. I forget what it is, but
Okay.
I want to say that it's a bad thing to end your turn on the master bedroom.
Okay.
So, what I will do is I will play. In fact, I will play. I will go ahead and clue. So 4 versus 1.
Okay.
Using 6th sense. I'm not going to use olive because I don't feel like I need to. So 4 versus 1. Mary draws the elder sign.
What's she doing?
And so she gets to add a bless token to the bag. So we're going to bless the bag.
Thank
in the name
you,
of the
Mary.
Father and the Son and of the Holy Spirit. And that means that Mary gets a clue and Mary goes dark.
So I think I am.
You could hightail it. Well, you could do. There are a lot of options.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna take this opportunity to get rid of my 13th vision.
Yes.
So that's 2 actions, and then my 3rd action is just to clue it up. of 3 versus
3 versus 1. Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
Oh man,
Wait.
you've already used your both of your things.
Yep.
Sorry.
But it's fine. I mean, it was to get rid of that. So
Yeah, that's right.
I feel like that was a good
trade.
I'm fine with it. It still helped me. So 3 versus 1. Oh my gosh, I'm not predicting the future. What happens?
-3 because we are at a spectral location, right?
Well, boo. Okay. So I did not get that clue.
Okay. And we are dark. Okay, so we move to the enemy phase. The Spectral Watcher, there are no enemies engaged with us, but we do have a hunter on the table. The Spectral Watcher moves, and he moves to the location where the Keeper of Secrets is located. When the Spectral, so then he moves, and then he deals his damage to the Keeper of Secrets, which is 1.
1 damage.
And that is the only enemy in play. So then we move to the upkeep phase.
So
He
he's
is-
not hunter, so he's just gonna.
He's
stay there.
retaliate.
He's
Yes.
retaliate. Okay.
Cards and money.
Okay. We're
Back to our light sides. Oh, we got Crisis of Faith.
Oh no.
This is a good time to get it. If there is any time to get it, now is the time to get it. So Mary will choose to take the horror damage, and so that is a total of 2 horror because there are 2 blessed tokens in the bag.
Okay.
So that 2 horror, can you hand me 2 horror, please?
Oh yeah.
That 2 horror will go on Olive McBride.
I got drawn to the flame.
Drawn to the flame. Nice, nice, nice. Cash money.
Oh yeah.
Moving on, we have.
Oh, I got a.
Doom. Can you place Doom, please?
Oh, yes.
Do you mind?
We're at
And-
1 of 11.
Hand me my
You like your
badness. Badness is a lodge neophyte at any empty location. Interesting. So now we have an opportunity to. I think we should put him here.
Trophy room? Why not the office?
Because the office has got good clues on it.
Oh, okay.
And 2 victory points.
Okay. Sure.
We could draw him towards the trophy room.
Okay.
And that is it. So do you mind, you can draw yours?
Oh yeah. Boop. Oh, trap spirits again. So it's a test of 3 feet. If your location is haunted, it is. As an additional cost, an investigator might to commit 1 card. As an additional cost for an investigator to commit 1 or more cards, he or she must resolve each haunted ability. Each of your cards with health takes 1 direct damage. Okay. Well, I don't think I have anything I contribute anyways. I don't have any.
I have Promise of Power that I could give you.
And hold on to it. It's fine. It is a 2 versus 3. I'm going to use my special ability. Oh, sorry, Arbiter Space here. To draw 3. One, 2, and 3. Okay.
Ooh, a bless token.
I will take the bless.
Okay.
And then let's see what happens. 0.
All right.
So no damage. Thank you, Sister Mary.
Sister Mary will accept your tithes at any time for the little sisters of the poor.
Get thee to a nunnery.
Oh my gosh. I love
Okay.
it.
So that's done.
That's the badness. That is the end of the mythos, which means we gain Doom on the Keeper of Secrets.
Luckily, he's there, Tyson.
Yeah, he is not going to survive. It is now our turn. I think we should consider moving to the master bedroom.
Okay. I am good with this. So, since we're going to be in the master bedroom, we can, and he's considered an investigator, we can say that he moves towards that. Okay.
That's the advantage there.
Okay. And then we just abandon that clue over there.
Yeah, well, we
There's no need to.
I'm gonna eat words.
Oh.
We don't need it.
Okay.
Well, I'm hoping that we'll get the this is a big mother load up here.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that we'll get these 2 locations. Let him eat Joseph Miger, and then we can get out.
Good with
That's what I'm hoping for.
that. Okay.
If you're good with that.
I'm fine. I thought we were gonna try to rescue Yosef. But
Well,
no, he's put himself into his own mess. So.
he's put himself. He's the one that pulled all these people into the spectral realm. Well, we can try. We can try. I can get my other enchanted blade out. He's got 5 health. I'm at 5 versus 3 against him.
We'll see how it plays out.
Let's see how it plays out.
I'm fine with him dying.
Let's just see what happens. Would you like to go to the master bedroom, or do you want me to start off by going to the master bedroom?
I have no preference. What am I doing? I've got all these cards, but I haven't played any of them. I guess I'll go and see what happens.
Okay.
Fine. I'm moving for 1 action. Master bedroom, spectral, haunted. Place 1 of your clues on master bedroom.
Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought it was.
So it's not for just ending there. There's 2 clues.
It has 1
honest.
victory point.
Okay. I might go and do clairvoyance on this.
Might be a good idea.
I'm going to do clairvoyance to pay that. That ends that charge. And I am doing my special ability to draw 3. So I am at 5, 6, 7. 7 versus 3.
Drawing 3,
Drawing 3.
canceling 2.
1, 2, and 3. Alright. I'm going to cancel those 2 and keep the 0.
Okay.
And so that gets me. Actually, wait. Do I want to do that? I would take a horror. Am I fine with that?
Well, you could you take a -3? 7
actually,
versus 3?
Yeah, I can.
Just take the -3.
I'm just taking -3. Yep, I agree with this. Because it's 7 minus 3. Yep. So I'm taking the -3, but I still succeed, so I get both clues. So
Woo!
I'm at 4, 5, 6. You've got 1 clue. So
I have 7 clues.
Okay.
You know what? I will.
Well, I've still got 1 more action.
Okay. Yeah.
I moved and I investigated. I'm going to. I guess this doesn't.
It doesn't go
technically
away.
this way.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and pay for Right of Seeking for 3 because of my robes. Oh, and then that gets 3 charges on it. Okay. And I'm done.
Great. I will.
If you get that last clue, we would advance, but maybe we're not ready to do that yet.
Well, actually, advancing wouldn't be a bad thing because then that.
Do we need to get to the office before we advance?
It might be a good idea to get the Spectral Watcher moving to the left.
Okay. Oh, before.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the like. So in order for us to get Yosef and escort him out, we do need for us to advance the act, because that means they will all start moving toward the exit. All the Silver Twilights will start moving towards the exit, but the Spectral Watcher is just a hanging at the wrong location right now.
I gotcha.
And that's in that he's at the cross of the building.
Okay.
He's not going to move this turn. He's going to stay where he is.
That's true.
Because he's going to go after the Keeper of Secrets. So there's a part of me that just wants to move and just maybe start. I could start engaging the Spectral Watcher, and you could head up to the office.
Okay.
And get the clues that we need to get the victory points. And then I can keep the Spectral Watcher tapped, and then people can start getting out of the house.
Okay.
So, if that works for you.
Yeah. Do we get extra points for them getting out or
It's
something?
in the resolutions are like we get more options on our resolutions if we get them out.
Okay.
Is what happens.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we become enemies of the lodge.
So you're not going to move over and engage the Watcher, though, right? You're just going to go.
No, I was gonna move and get prepared to engage with the Watcher.
Getcha.
I do have my, I still have second wind. I have ways of handling this.
Okay.
So, what I will do is I will move 1. I will pay 3, and we're gonna dual wield enchanted blades. Mary is dual wielding enchanted blades, which is kind of fun. Then interesting. Okay, so then that is the second action, and for Mary's last action, she will. I think she.
Can you
will...
do this question legally? Does it?
Oh wait, yeah, I can't. I'm sorry. Yeah, that gets rid of
I
my
apologize.
sixth sense. No, that's not apologize. That's a good catch. I forgot that takes up my other slot. I can't do that yet. Never mind.
Sorry.
Never mind.
We're backtracking.
We're backtracking.
Ignore.
So.
So you saw 2 actions.
So I saw 2 actions.
Okay. I mean, do you need your 6th sense? I mean,
Well, if you're gonna handle all the cluing, I don't need it. I don't need it at all. That's the thing. But I hate getting rid of it because it's like it's so good. So.
I mean, it's up to you. I mean,
I think
you've
I
only
might-
got 1 charge left on that.
I
so.
think I might draw a card. I think I'm
for
gonna
it.
draw a card.
Do you need resources? You're good on
I'm
that?
good on resources, so I'll take a card. So this is action 2 is to take a card,
Okay.
and that is the Guardian Angel. And for my last action, I will play the Guardian Angel.
I applaud this. Hello, Guardian Angel. Interesting.
I like the Guardian Angel. Great.
So you were dark?
Yeah, Mary goes dark. We have the enemy phase. The only hunter on the board is the Spectral Watcher. The Lodge members are all still doing their thing. So the Spectral Watcher slices through the Keeper of Secrets, and he goes. And the Spectral Watcher,
His
nom nom
secrets
nom
go with
nom
him.
nom. So the Keeper of Secrets is a victory 0, so he goes into the victory display.
This is our right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It is now the end of the enemy phase. We go to upkeep. We go back to our light side, and we get cards and money. Cards and money.
And card.
We have a bless token to put into the bag. And then we move into Doom. Doom and Badness. Could you hand me a Badness? Badness is the Mysteries of the Lodge. Place 1 Doom on the nearest occultist enemy. Then until the end of the round, increase the difficulty fight, evade, or parlay. So that one, so this technically goes on that guy for fight, evade, parlay. We'll just set it up above him. Let's just set it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we never placed the Doom on him. He should have
yeah,
Doom
yeah,
from
yeah.
last turn.
I
Yes.
gotcha.
My bad. It wouldn't have affected anything, and I'm
Okay.
glad we caught it. So,
Okay. Okay.
your badness.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Well, that's fine. Crypt Chill.
Oh yeah,
test
you've
4.
got clairvoyance that you can get rid of.
Yeah. I guess I won't. Since I do have an asset I can get rid of, then
Just do it.
Do it.
Test it.
Test it.
Unless we have a haunted ability that we don't want to.
There's not a spectral enemy at my location.
That's
so-
right. So then
okay.
we're fine.
Okay. I'm going to just test 5 versus 4. not doing anything extra. I guess haunted if you're place one of your clues on the master bedroom.
That's only for investigations.
Oh,
Haunted only procs on investigations.
Oh, I thought it was if you failed any test.
No, it's just the investigation.
Okay.
It's like the investigation version of alert and retaliate.
Okay. I really thought it was any test at that
I know.
location.
I think we've played it wrong.
We've played it wrong? Okay. Alright. I'm going to trust you again on this. Let's see here. Test 4. So, are we looking?
Haunted. While investigating a location after applying the results.
Okay. I think I probably just read like each time an investigator fails a skill test.
That's right.
Like, haunted sucks.
Why is TCU so hard?
So I'm 5 versus 4, and then it's a -4, so that's fine.
Crypt Chill procs.
My clairvoyance goes away.
And Crypt Chill goes up to the graveyard.
Okay.
Alright.
That's fine. Okay.
Back to the investigation. This is interesting. So, we could go ahead and start. I've got Hand of Fate. I've got the Guardian Angel. I feel like I could start taking on the Spectral Watcher and maybe let's keep moving instead of waiting.
Sure. Fine with that.
So what I can do is I will move and then I'm going to attack the Spectral Watcher and
Do you want to do that or are you going to talk about it?
I'm just making sure it makes sense to you.
Okay. I mean, I'm fine with you being the
Evading?
sacrificial nun.
The sacrificial nun. Yeah, so that's what I'll do. I will move and then attack. So for my first action, I will move to the Spectral Watcher's location, and we are in the which is haunted, lose an action, but there are no clues. The Spectral Watcher engages with me. So the Spectral Watcher is engaged. For my second action, I will attack with the Enchanted Blade. So I am at 5 versus 3, and I will use Olive McBride to reveal this goes like this. I will use Olive McBride to reveal 3 tokens, and resolve 2. So,
So when you kill it, it doesn't really get killed.
no,
It's
it just
exhausted.
exhausts.
Okay.
So I'm at 5 versus 3, and I think I will commit no cards because I don't have a card that I want to commit at the moment. So 5 versus 3, drawing 3 tokens, second action. 3 tokens, I get a bless, a -2, and a -3. So I will cancel the -3, and I will resolve the bless. And that is a -1, so I'm a total of -1, +2, -3. So these 2 go back in the bag. And that is a successful hit, so the Spectral Watcher takes 1/2 damage. Bless token goes back up here.
Nope.
That was action number 2. Action number 3 is...
Oh wait, this needs to go back in there?
Oh yes. Action number 3 is to attack at 4 versus 3.
Just a regular, just 1 token, right?
Yes, just 1 token, 4 versus 3. And that is a auto fail, and that is the end of Mary's turn. So the Spectral Watcher is engaged with Mary, and Mary goes dark, and I am going to take a bio break real quick. And,
Okay.
Do you need one of those?
I'm good right now.
Okay, so I'll be right back, and I'll let you take your turn while I'm on that.
Okay. I'm just moving up to the office.
All right.
Alright, you don't need any help with this watcher, right?
No, just let me deal with that.
Okay. So I am moving. I am up in the office. 2 clues for investigator, shot of 4. Ouch. Choose and discard a card from your hand. It is victory of 2 though. So 2 clues for investigator. So 1, 2, 3. I am going to put out my last action. I'm going to put out Crystal Pendulum, spending 2 for me to use my psychic abilities and get a +1 on my heads test. So I like that Crystal Pendulum, and I'm dark. So I moved up, I revealed the office,
Yep.
and then I put out my Crystal Pendulum. So
All right.
I'm
Ooh, I love that one. Crystal
I do.
Pendulum. I think Jacqueline is maybe my favorite
I
of
think
the 5.
she is my favorite. I really like her.
I really want to play Stella, but Jacqueline is awesome.
Well, I saw like a YouTube video about her, and they're like, I'm unimpressed, and I'm like, I kind of was at first initially. I was like, but then I like her a lot. I love her. I don't want anything to happen. I love you, Jacqueline. Okay. So I am dark. I'm good. We are at the end of.
Yes, the end of the investigation phase. We move to the enemy phase, and in the enemy phase, I take an attack, which is 1 and 1, and I will go ahead because I feel like it's the.
Can you assign like 1 damage to your guardian angel?
So I can assign damage to the guardian angel and put the horror on me, and then that will add blessed tokens to the bag, and that's probably what I want to do.
Okay.
So I will assign 1. Can you hand me 1 of each, please? 1 to the guardian angel, 1 horror to Sister Mary, who still has 1 clue on her.
Oh, that's right.
And that damage on the guardian angel procs a reaction to put a blessed token in the bag, and that is the end of that.
Okay. We ready cards, draw
Yep.
cards and
So olive readies,
put them in stone.
cards and money, cards. Oh, haunted! Oh no!
Oh no!
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Cash money. And now we move into the badness phase. We get a blessed token in the bag.
Okay.
Doom
Doom. We are at 3, 4, 5.
and cards.
And
Fate of All Fools. Another Fate of All Fools.
the
And
peril I cannot conduct.
Yeah, you're not allowed to talk. I'm going to put 2. I'm going to choose 2 direct damage
Okay.
to Jacqueline.
I'm fine with this. So damage is definitely health. Like it's not. I can't contribute.
Yeah, it's
I
2
can't
direct
say-
damage. Yeah,
I can't say 1 health, 1.
yeah, it has to go on Jacqueline. But you do have a soak.
I do have so.
Yeah. Okay, it is your badness.
Oh.
The Keeper of Secrets is dead, which means we don't get any doom. Whispers in the dark. Oh, this goes away too.
Each location gains haunted. Take 1 horror. When
Yeah.
round ends. Okay, so
That'll affect you during
Okay.
your investigation
Okay.
today or next in this
Okay.
round. Okay. All right. Shall we move into the investigation phase?
yes, I think so.
Do you want to go ahead and work on the office first
Sure.
before I do my stuff?
So potentially, well, when I get at least just 1 more clue, we'll advance our act. So
That's right.
okay. I'll go ahead and go. I am light. You are light.
Mary sees the light all the time.
I am going to use Rite of Seeking. So spend a charge. So I'm investigating the office. I use my heads, which is 5, 6, 6 versus 4 right now. And I'm going to use my Arbiter of Fates for 6 versus 4, and I think I'm okay with that. So I draw 3. One, 2, and 3. If I don't want a symbol, I didn't get that, so that's fine. So I'll just take the +1. Doesn't matter. And then I get initial clues. So I get 2 clues.
Do you want to use your crystal pendulum on your next run?
Oh yeah, I forgot to use that.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that next time. So
Look at all the clues you have.
I know, right? It's beautiful. So we are at 8 clues now to advance.
Do you want to go ahead and advance now?
I think we have to automatically, right?
No, we don't have to because it's not forced. We can advance it whenever we want, but it doesn't, I don't think that it matters.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and advance the act, which is
So-
8 clues.
1, 2, 3.
There's my contribution to that.
4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Got it. 8 clues.
The mist blocking your escape recedes. Reveal the entry hall. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck.
Oh, that's it?
I'll shuffle and you read.
Sure.
Finish reading the agenda.
Escape the cage. Forced at the end of each round, each silver twilight enemy is in the entry hall escapes. Place them beneath the entry hall out of play. Move each ready silver twilight enemy with an aloof keyword towards the entry hall. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, advanced. So we don't really need clues anymore except for victory, right? So
Yes. Our objective is to gain victory and get out, of course.
Alright, so that was one action. My second action is I'll use my right assistant again on this. So I'm at 5. I'm going to predict, let's say 1 on my crystal pendulum, and I'm using my special ability to draw 3. Interesting. Well, I'm going to cancel these 2, take the 0, so my crystal pendulum doesn't activate. But since I canceled the elder sign, I get to draw a card. Oh, bless. Put dark creature into your threat area. You cannot cancel or ignore. At the end of your turn, reveal 5 random tokens from the chaos bag. If it's revealed, okay. So, okay. So it's not the end of my turn. I did succeed, so I still get these 2 clues. And then my last action.
Do you want to come hang?
Yeah. The only other thing I could think of would be I could seal a token, like a skull or something.
It's not a bad idea necessarily if you've got the resources for it and it takes up a hand.
Yeah.
It would help. It would continue to cut down on the bag. It cut well, but you don't. Maybe you want to wait because you want more of those to get rid of the dark future, right?
No, I have to. At the end of my turn, I reveal 5, and then if one of them is the elder or the elder sign,
that's what
I
it is.
discard it.
Oh,
So I
okay,
wanna
so
get
that
rid of
helps.
it,
Yeah, that helps.
So I'm going
let's
to
seal.
spend 3 on the Chthonian stone to seal. I think the skull is better to seal right now, right?
It's a -3.
Yeah. So I'm sealing the skull. Okay. So at the end of my turn, I am going to reveal 5 tokens and see if I can get rid of this dark creature.
That's right. And you've already used up all your
Yeah.
fate.
Please. Yeep. Yeep.
Nope. No elder sign.
No elder sign. Yeep. Okay. I'm dark. That is my turn.
It is now my turn, and for the first action of my turn, I will. I'm going to attack at 4 versus 3. And I will use Olive McBride to reveal 3 tokens and cancel 1. Yeah, it's got. I need to get rid of that. So Olive is exhausted, and 3 tokens, 4 versus 3 with the enchanted blade.
Ooh, that's what I need.
4 versus 3, so I will cancel the elder thing, and I will take the elder sign and the -2. That's a plus. That's a total of -1, which is 3 versus 3, which is a success. So the attack is a success, and I get to add a blessed token to the bag. So can you put damage on the Spectral Watcher, please?
Yeah. So we're at 4, right?
4, yep.
Okay.
And I will go. Oh wait,
No, wait, you don't.
I don't.
You just did
No,
one.
no, no, no.
You just did
Haunted. Haunted is -1.
Oh.
So I was at 3 versus 3.
Oh.
So
You
never
did not
mind.
pass that.
Yeah, I didn't pass.
Okay. So this is back at 2.
So if you succeed, add 1 token. So hold on, let me pull the blessed token back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull the blessed token back that I put in. That was a fail. Okay, so yeah, because she's technically at 3 versus 3 with the enchanted blade right now. So I kind of think I just want to tank. I'm just going to tank this right now.
Okay.
I want you. You can do all the work essentially.
Not very easily with it.
Well,
but
yeah, that's a good point. So we are at 3 versus 3 with the dang, maybe I should consider. Well, maybe I should consider getting my other enchanted blade out and just tank a hit.
Can you run away from her? Can you?
I'm at. It's worse because it's 2 versus 3 for that.
Can you use your promise of power for it? I don't know.
I could. If I'm going to use Promise of Power, I'd rather have this out so I could start doing more damage. You know what I mean? Because this enchanted blade will do extra damage and give me pluses.
I guess I was thinking if you run away from it, then you could put out the enchanted blade
That's a good point.
without taking the damage.
Although if I run away from it, I want to have enough. I want to have enough that I can get rid of the haunted effect. That's what's hurting me right now. So I don't know.
But you're not investigating the haunted. Oh wait. Oh,
No,
wait,
this haunted.
I
Yeah,
gotcha.
that's what's causing. Because I'm at -1 across the board.
I gotcha. I gotcha. That's rough.
So I think.
Well, you could run away and just come join me up in the office. Get rid of your haunted next round. Let him.
If I could successfully run away right now,
Yeah.
then I can move. Yeah. So what I'll do, I'm gonna commit Promise of Power.
Okay. Run away.
So run away. So this is a 2 plus 4 versus a 3. So that is 6 versus 3. And I'm drawing 1 token. 6 versus 3. It's a bless. Drawing another token, I get the -3, so that's a -1 total, so that's a success. Says that evaded the Spectral Watcher, so the Spectral Watcher is evaded at this location. Then for my last action, I will move to the office.
Welcome to the office.
Hello there. Hello, Jacqueline. In the name of the Father and of the Son. And that is the end of her turn. So Promise of Power. Oh, I didn't do that test correctly. I should have put the -2 in there first.
Oh.
So that is an error.
Do you need to back up or no?
We've already done it,
Oh, okay.
right? So I suppose we could just redo the test.
Yeah.
Let's just
Can
redo
you do
the
that,
test.
and then it wouldn't be an error anymore?
Yeah. So technically, the test
Question:
is
Did you drew a you drew a
a blessed
blessed
token.
token? So would the blessed token go back in, right?
It would,
So
yes.
we're rewinding, like Forgotten Age style.
So we're back to
Back to
6
the
versus
future.
3, and 6 versus 3 with a -2. So that is a success.
Okay.
So the curse token is in the bag.
Okay.
Okay, that is corrected. And now it is the end of the investigation phase, and so now we want to move to the. There are no. Oh, let's check and make sure we're doing all of the timing right in here. So we have at the end of the round, each Silver Twilight moves. So we don't move yet because we're not at the end of the round. So now we have the enemy phase. There are no enemies. Now we have the upkeep phase, which means the Spectral Watcher readies. Now we have the cards and money,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
I get overpower, cash money, and now it is the end of the round, so I place a blessing in the bag.
This gets discarded.
That gets discarded. This Silver Twilight enemy moves to the Victorian Halls because he is aloof. I think that there's a thing that says aloof enemies. Each Silver Twilight enemy in the entry hall escapes. At the end of each round, each Silver Twilight in the entry hall escapes. Place them beneath the entry hall. Move each ready Silver Twilight enemy with the aloof keyword once toward the entry hall.
Okay, so Yosef doesn't move
Yosef
because he's
does
not
not
aloof.
move because he's
Okay.
not aloof.
Okay.
Olive is readied. Okay. That is the end of the round. We've gotten our cards and our money, and so now we have Doom, please.
We are at 4, 5, 6.
6 out of 11. Badness. Thank you. A Lodge Neophyte. So,
Any empty location. Can you not spawn them in the entry hall?
I think.
Is there a
Does it
rule
say that
of
we
it?
can't spawn him in the entry hall?
I mean, it's empty.
It is an empty location. And it doesn't say that we can't. So
Why
I think
not?
we should. Yes.
Why
So we'll
not?
spawn him there,
Okay.
and he gains Doom.
Shapes in the mist. Resolve each haunted ability on your location.
Oh gosh.
So choose and discard a card from your hand. I'm fine with that. I got a duplicate Crystal Pendulum. On this.
Goodbye.
That's a surge.
Okay.
Ooh, Terror in the Night. Test 4 heads. If you fail, blah blah blah. Okay. 4 heads. I am at 5, 6. 6 versus 4. I'm gonna be extra careful. 6. 7, 8. I can make it 8. Yeah, I'm gonna make it 8 versus 4 with guts. It's a -3.
That's right.
So I'm good. And then I draw a card. If you fail, blah blah blah. If they're okay, so I didn't fail, so that doesn't go up there. So that's just
Okay. Cool. All right. So we've got. So I have a plan, possibly.
Okay.
I can move and add blessed tokens to the bag,
You can move to.
and I can move engage.
Do you need to get out? Aren't you getting rid of this?
Yes. So I want to get rid of that and then move and engage.
Aren't you
With-
going to do the? What about your blade?
Oh yes, because I do need to replace my blade. That's right. So that's what we'll do. So first off, I will take 2 actions to get rid of Haunted. then for my last action, I will play the Enchanted Blade, which I think technically causes this to happen because technically I have two hands and I lose my spell slot.
Can you not just say I'm discarding this and putting this in its place?
I don't think that you're allowed to do that.
Why not? It's in
Although it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't.
Yeah, because I'm just fighting right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna get rid of Sixth Sense. That way I've got two Enchanted Blades. Doesn't really matter.
Well, I guess I would think that you just replace it. Like why? Like it's like it takes up an arcane in hand, right?
Right. That's a good point.
So I'm taking up an arcane in hand. I'm replacing with an arcane in hand.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. I'd hate for you to get rid of that just in case.
That's a fair. So we'll do that.
I don't know why that would force you to get rid of that.
Yes. I don't know either.
I don't think it would.
Yeah. So we'll play the new Enchanted Blade, which costs 3. And then that is my turn. I go dark.
I'm certainly not going down in that mess. That's the Victorian.
That's the problem. Is that it's going to. I need to move down there and start taking care of that.
I guess I'll just. Oh, I didn't get money at the end of my turn. I am. I will take. I guess I could take money. I think I'm just gonna hang out here. I'm just deciding whether I want to take money or if I want to get.
Does it?
started.
Yeah, you're not really good at evading down there, are you?
Not right now, no. I'm gonna take money and draw a card.
Do you want to use your emergency cash
Oh yeah. I
instead
gotcha.
of just taking one?
That makes sense. I'm gonna use my emergency cash and then get 3 resources. 1, 2, and 3. I'll put out my arcane studies because why not? I guess. No. That's kind of a waste. I want to draw a card. Another prescient. And sure, I'll go ahead and put out arcane studies. So for 2. I'm dark. I just hang out in the office.
Woo!
Oh, and at the end of my turn, I do this. So I wonder. So at the end of your turn, reveal 5 random tokens from the chaos bag, and it says when investigator your location will reveal any number of chaos tokens, reveal 2 additional. I'm not canceling anything in this situation, so can I just reveal 7?
Yeah, you can reveal them, but you just can't cancel them.
Okay. But there's nothing to cancel.
Right.
If that symbol is revealed, so I'm drawing 7. Less. Please get rid of this. Really? Really?
Sorry, all these blessed tokens.
I mean, I'm at 6. I need to draw 1.
You need to draw. I know, I've been stacking it.
Oh no! Stuck with this dark future. Okay, I'm good. Okay.
That was the end of the turn.
Yep.
So now we resolve the enemy phase.
So he attacks this guy.
Nom 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 nom
Nom,
nom nom nom. He goes to the victory display. Victory 0. His doom goes away.
Okay.
And so this is that the at the end of the round he goes under the entry hall.
And his doom goes away, right?
And his doom goes away. He is under the entry hall.
Okay.
So at the end of the round this happens, and then also we get cards and money. So cash, money, cards, premonition, and I get cash, money, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. and the blessed token goes in the bag. Sorry, I'm stacking. Hopefully the blessed tokens will pay off here in a second.
Okay.
Doom, do you mind doing Doom
Oh, yeah.
since you have long arms?
Look how linky. Your badness?
Badness. Mysteries of the Lodge. Place Doom on the nearest cultist enemy, which is Joseph. And then this goes on him.
I'm taking my badness.
Yep.
When your turn begins, resolve each haunted ability or location. When your turn ends, test 3 heads, receive, discard. Okay. Realm of Torment. Are we wanting to get to the trophy room for more clues, or are we doing...
Well, it's the thing is we need to do something with Miger. Like he needs to either be killed or escorted. That's the thing. That's we've kind of gotten ourselves into a pickle. What I was going to do is go down and engage with the Spectral Watcher.
Okay.
Then let you, when you can 1, 2, 3, you can get over to him. He'll attack you this turn, but you can get over to him and start handling the stuff possibly, or at least get close.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I can parlay with him, probably.
And then he can start, once you parlay, he'll start walking out.
Okay.
So why don't I go first? I'll move to the Spectral Watcher. He engages me again. And then for my second action, I'm going to keep this just in case I need to get to you to help you.
Okay.
So for my second action, I will attack. So I'm going to use my Enchanted Blade with 1 charge. And that gives me 5 versus 3. And in this situation, 5 versus 3, I will use Premonition. So that means I get to
Get some blessings out again.
So I'm going to draw a single token and place it on Premonition as my fast action. Yeah, so this is my second action is coming up. So I get there's a +1 sealed on Premonition. So with my action, I am going to attack. Which I've already done, and I'm going to use that +1.
Okay.
So that deals 2 damage to the Spectral Watcher.
So he is at 4.
Now I will use Overpower, and I'm going to use my Enchanted Blade with just the +1, no charges. So I'll use Overpower. I'm going to commit Overpower. So Mary is at 6 versus 3, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to do 6 versus 3. 6 versus 3.
Blessing.
And we get an Elder Sign. I'm sorry, Aaron.
Whatever.
So that adds another blessing to the bag. And that's a success.
I'm gonna get here and draw 7 blessings, aren't I?
Yes, you are. So he is defeated by damage.
Okay.
So he is so the rule is when the Spectre Watcher is defeated, instead of discarding it, heal all damage, disengage it, and exhaust it. It does not ready during this upkeep. So that was my third action, and Mary has gone dark. It is now your turn. Numero arrow.
I am 1 and then 2. I am in the trophy room, which has 2 clues on it. The Shroud of 2. Haunted, lose 2 resources. For each resource you cannot lose from this effect, take 1 horror. Okay. That is not victory, so I'm not going to worry about this.
Yeah.
My last action is I'm going to take a resource for preparation of parlaying with him, potentially.
That's
and
right.
then I am going to use my special thing to draw 7 of these tokens.
At the end of your turn.
At the end of my turn, yep.
And then, don't you also
Oh wait,
have this?
I need to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you resolve each haunted ability at your location, so I had to choose and
That was the
discard a
end
card.
or the beginning of your turn?
When your turn begins, resolve.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to discard. I'm gonna discard a prescient.
Yes.
So I got two. Actually, I'm gonna do
The familiar?
familiar. I'm not gonna put it out. So. And so when your turn ends, test 3 heads. If you succeed, discard. So I'm testing this first, and then
Then you do that.
I do this. Okay. So 3 heads. I am at 5 versus 3. I am not using any.
There are
special-
blessings in the bag, though.
There you go. 5 versus 3, which is
Minus
2.
2, I think? Minus 2, yes.
So
And if there's a spectral enemy at your location, you take damage.
Okay,
There's no
so
spectral enemy, so it's a
I'm still
success.
So that
That goes away.
discarded. One less thing to worry about. So
Now it's
now it's truly
7.
my turn.
Yes.
And I'm using this to reveal 7. Come on.
It's going to be all blessings.
I probably should do this quicker, shouldn't I?
Oh, there it is!
Bless. Yay. Okay. So this finally gets discarded. Alright.
Yep.
Discard. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it got back in my deck. Okay.
All right, that's the end of
Yay.
that's the end of your round. That's your turn. So now we are at the enemy phase. There are no enemies to speak of, and the he does not unexhaust.
He does not?
Yeah, he holds for the current turn. Yeah.
Oh.
After he's defeated, you disengage and exhaust it. He does not ready during the upkeep phase this
Oh,
turn.
okay,
So
that's
he
nice.
he is just hanging.
Okay.
So now we move to the now we move to cards and money, the hallowed mirror, and cash money. You get your cards and money.
Cards and money. I mean, I guess
Oh,
good
the
thing-
sword cane. I like that card.
Bop him on the head. Oh, this gets discarded.
That gets discarded, and
Sorry.
there are no aloof twilight enemies.
Nope.
So now we move to Doom. So we're getting. How do we have enough time to do this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, 7 Doom total on the. So I'm wondering if we have enough time to even do this, which is
Is there any benefit to? Is there any victory under here?
there is. The other thing we could do is I just go over there and whack him in the face.
I mean, I'm fine with killing him.
I think that's the only way
I
because
mean, I can whack him with my cane.
yeah, that's what I mean. The two of us, you and I, can just go over there and punch him and then run. You know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're awake, right?
I am awake. Yes. I think that's what we're gonna have to kill him in order to get the victory, because he's worth 2 victory points if we kill him. So let's.
You want to run over there, or
We still need to do badness, don't we?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, that's right.
So do you want to grab badness? Let's make that decision after badness.
Beep.
Terror in the night. So I test 4 heads. If you fail, so
Oh,
I'm
you
just
might
gonna
gain
do.
surge,
Sorry.
right? It gains surge if you fail.
Yeah.
So
So I'm gonna go 4 versus 4. 4 versus 4. Mary draws a -2. That is a fail. So this, but she didn't fail by 3 or more. So therefore, this goes into play by the agenda deck. Okay, go ahead.
As a lodge neophyte, well, I am putting him in the entry hall.
Yeah.
I feel like this is.
He gets a doom.
Oh. I feel like there should be some rule that says you can't do this, but I don't see it anywhere.
It didn't say that we couldn't put them in the entry hall.
No.
Earlier we couldn't,
Yeah.
and it's not on the agenda, is it?
No, just says when they're defeated, their victory is 0, and then after Thunder, they move towards the.
Any empty location.
Yeah. Yep. I think that's fine. I think it's still considered empty with him not there technically, right?
Mhm.
So I guess the idea is you couldn't put 2 there.
That's right. Yeah, right now we couldn't put it there
Okay.
if there was. So, but it doesn't matter anymore because we're gonna punch. I think we can't. Joseph can't get out of here fast enough,
I agree.
so we're gonna have to punch him and run.
Do you want to go engage him or?
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. So I can do move up, choose an enemy up to 2 locations away. 1, 2. Move to that location, engage it, and add bless tokens equal to the horror value. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to pay for Righteous Hunt, which is cost 1. I move 2 locations, 1, 2, which reveals the billiards room.
2 clues.
It has 2 clues. And engages Joseph Meiger with me. Now I will.
That was 1 action.
That was
right?
1 action.
Okay.
Now I will attack Joseph Meiger, and I will use my Enchanted Blade, and I will use it as I will use a charge from the Enchanted Blade. I will. Too bad. Anyways. Do you think you can get those clues?
I got this.
So I'm at 5 versus 3, and I will commit scene of the crime to make it 6 versus 3.
What doesn't that get clues from my location?
But I have to start there. It has to be the first. Yeah, it's like it's not everything isn't in the right order right now.
Yeah, I got you.
So I'm at 6 versus 3 against Joseph Meiger. This is my second action. So 6 versus 3, revealing 1 token, and that is a 0. 6 versus 3, that's a success. That puts 2 damage on Joseph Meiger. Now I will attack Joseph Meiger with just my regular old Enchanted Blade with no plus up, so it's at 4 versus 3. I will use Olive McBride, and I will gain 3 tokens from the pool. So I am at 4 versus 3. Those are my 3 tokens. I will choose to resolve the bless and the -1 token. I draw another bless, and I get an elder sign.
So that puts another lesson back?
Puts the bless back in the bag. And Mary successfully kills Joseph Meiger. So the bless goes back in the bag because of the elder sign. He loses his doom. And these 2 go away. And Joseph Meiger goes into the victory display, which is, of course, over there by you 2.
Oh, that's okay. Everything's by me with my linking arm.
That's
so
right.
No, it's fine.
And Mary has gone dark.
Ooh, I think that was a good turn, Mary.
I feel really good about that turn.
I like that move 2 things away. I don't think I've seen
That
that
is
before.
well, it's new. That is just released in From the Deep, right?
In Too Deep.
In Too Deep.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
It has Lita Chandler on it
Oh.
from the Night of the Zealot.
Oh.
She's the. It's wonderful to see Lita back.
I am moving over to the billiards room, and I am performing a rite of seeking. And using my Arbiter of Fates. So I spend a charge. It is a 5, 6, 6 versus 3. I'm going to exhaust and say 1 to predict. I'm drawing 3 cards. The 3 cards, 3 tokens. This one I didn't look at. I actually had 4. Ooh.
3 tokens.
I am at.
Yeah, but you don't.
I don't want the skull.
If you get the skull, you end up with. Although you're going to have to reveal more tokens with the bless, so
Yeah.
you may just take it and
It would end my turn.
Yeah, but you would get the 2 clues.
Yeah.
It just kind of depends on what you want to do.
Yeah, I think I'll cancel those 2. And I'll draw another one. So -2. So this cancels.
Perfect.
So
So you get the clues.
I do. It was a 5, 6. Okay, so I don't resolve that.
Yeah.
So, but that blessing goes away.
Yeah.
I canceled those 2. So I get both of those clues.
Oops. It's all good.
So I moved, got both clues, and my last action I move away.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you go dark in the trophy room.
Okay.
It is now the end of the investigation. At the end of the investigation, we don't have anything that resolves. So now we move to the enemy phase. There are no enemies to speak of. We have the now we have the refresh phase. So everybody unexhausts, and we get cards and money. Cards. I get another rite of sanctification, cash money. And now we move into, that's the end of the round total. We get another blessing in the bag because and so the Lodge Neophyte escapes. And he goes under the entry hall.
Yeah, I get him. Okay. He's been under there.
And it is now time for Doom. So we're at a lot of Doom.
7? 7 Doom?
7 Doom. And Badness. Could I have my Badness, please? Thank you, Aaron. My game table is not as nice as yours.
Well, I think it's still perfectly nice.
Realm of Torment. Put Realm of Torment into play. When your turn begins, we resolve a haunted ability.
You must either discard an asset you control or take 1 damage.
I will handle that.
I am taking my Badness. Whispers in the Dark. Each gains Haunted, take 1 horror. So when the round ends,
Oh gosh, that's gonna hit me too. That's okay. That's okay. Not a big deal.
we are awake.
We are awake. Yes. So.
Actually, I wonder. I could cancel this.
You could. That would be better than if it's you taking horror instead of me. I have the space to take horror.
I do too.
Just. Oh yeah, you do too.
Is it better for me to? Well, I can't do that. This is.
No, this is the baseline.
Maybe it's better to hold on to this because we're not
Just
gonna get
in
out.
case.
We're not gonna get out this turn.
Yeah,
so
just in case.
I'll hold on to this. Okay.
I feel like I would like to get because I have to go 1, 2, and then I can engage the Spectral Watcher. Hell, I could move and take an attack of opportunity with as much cancel as I have.
I can evade him pretty easily.
Well, I could get you out of here.
Oh. Okay.
Literally this turn,
Okay. I'm fine.
and
with
then
that.
I can get out after that. Because I think we're asking for trouble if we don't.
Okay.
So what I can do is go 1, 2, 3, and drag the Spectral Watcher to the entry hall,
Okay.
and then
Oh, and take the damage.
and take the damage because
Okay.
I've got the Guardian Angel
Okay.
and Olive.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
And I also have Hand of Fate, so I can cancel the attack.
Well, if you're gonna get out this turn, then why don't I just do the ward to get rid of it?
That sounds good. Yeah,
Okay.
why don't we do that?
So I'm paying 1, and
So we're
that
gonna back
doesn't
up
happen.
real quick. Yeah,
That doesn't happen.
yeah. You take 1 horror damage,
So I take 1 horror.
and now it's my turn. So first thing I will do is Mary will walk, and that engages the Spectral Watcher with Mary. And Mary takes an attack of opportunity.
So you still have to do an action to resign.
That's right. So I have to survive 1 more round.
Okay.
So I will take 3 and pay to use Hand of Fate. Hand of Fate adds tokens to the bag equal to the total damage, which is 2. So Mary adds 2 blessings to the bag. This is getting
So
out of hand.
your Guardian Angel didn't take any damage?
No, because I canceled it with Hand of Fate.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, and I would have. I had to deal with this thing, so that would have caused me to discard an asset. So I'll discard 6 cents. Or
Question.
yes.
So the 2 damage, the 2 tokens you just put in here was because of the 1
Hand of
and 1.
Fate. Yeah.
The
1
hand of
and 1.
fate was from the physical and mental.
Yes, it takes the
Apart.
whole the total.
Okay.
Add tokens to bless. Add bless tokens to the chaos bag equal to the attack total and horror total.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah.
Well, my turn's easy then. I am 1, 2, skiddly doo.
Skiddly
Out of there. I resign. Ran away.
All right.
She said peace.
Peace out. All right. Is Mary's the only one remaining? It is the end of the investigation phase. Mary takes a hit from the Spectral Watcher. That puts a blessing token in the bag because we're going to put the damage on the Guardian Angel.
Okay.
Do you mind putting that on there for me, please?
Oh, sorry. Yes.
And give me 1 horror damage to put on Mary.
On Mary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we move into. There are no more Silver Twilight enemies in play. We have Doom, so we are now at 8 Doom, and we get a Badness card, and that Badness card is a Wraith, which is not what I was hoping for, and Mary chooses to resign.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. That was kind of fun.
For?
Huh?
What were you hoping
I was
for?
kind of hoping the Nether Mist would show up, because then I could kill it.
Oh, okay.
But I don't want to stick around hoping for an enemy that has victory.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Yay!
Woohoo! That went great.
I think it did well, just decently well.
I think so. The Nether Mist
His victory?
was buried.
1. Okay.
So.
I'm fine with this.
So we have resigned, and so we can resolve real quick our resolution,
Okay.
and we'll do that on camera. So we
Okay.
have. So this is if each investigator has resigned.
Yep.
Advance. Coming to this place was a terrible mistake. Blah 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 blah. You and I have read this before.
That's fine.
Our
I don't know that we did. I think that we died like before we even got out. I don't
No,
think did.
no. If you die in this, your character goes away.
Oh, okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
so we got out. You're thinking of the next one.
Oh, okay.
The next one is going to be Battle with Nahab.
Oh, okay.
Remember the witch house?
Okay.
And
Yes. Okay, I do remember that one.
That's what we do next.
Okay. I'm getting a cookie to
Yeah, of course.
just to like console myself.
I've been told that we're entertaining.
I'll take it. Schmetterling. Thank you.
So we get R1. In your campaign log, record the investigators escaped the spectral realm.
Escaped the spectral.
Each investigator earns victory X in the victory display. So we have 2 victory for Joseph Meiger. We have 2 victory for the office. We have 1 for the billiards and 1 for the master bedroom.
Yep.
So we earn a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 victory points, which is also 6 league points, I believe.
Okay.
Proceed to interlude 2. The price of progress. If at least one investigator has the Silver Twilight trait, I don't think either of us have that trait.
No.
Skip to progress 2. Skip to progress 3. Check the Silver Twilight enemies in the victory display. If Joseph Meiger is in the victory display, proceed to progress 4. In your campaign log, record Joseph disappeared into the mist. Record the investigators are enemies of the lodge. go to scenario 3.
Our enemies.
I like those cookies.
They're good. See, I really don't remember. I guess maybe Joseph Meyer didn't die last time.
No, we escorted him out.
Oh, okay.
That's what happened.
Okay.
So it goes through that huge thing where we crossed our fingers behind our backs.
Oh, okay. Okay. I remember now.
So this changes result. The big thing for this is that now we are basically on the witch's side, and that when we do scenario 5 and go into we have to go in the back way
Okay.
instead of the front way.
Okay.
So I think it's scenario 5. Well, that is the end of Tiger Morlock and Numero Arrow running through At Death's Doorstep.
It's highly enjoyable.
Thank you for joining us for Sister Mary's Blessed Bag.
Which I love until I have to deal with my weakness. But that's okay, I'll take it.
And I guess we can sign off with a happy investigating.
Yes, happy investigating. Thank you for watching.